Dad's hunting hat. You know, Dad made 3 trips to Africa. And on each trip he would take a hat, and he took his normal Stetson cowboy hat that he wore in the movies, which was a buff color. It was a tan color, wasn't white. A lot of people saw he wore a white hat all the time. Well, he didn't. It was what they call buff color. And he had rivets put in with holes so that it could breathe, because in Africa, between the humidity and the heat was really bad. So he'd take that, and took it to Africa with him. And of course, you can imagine going through the swamps and over there, and after hippopotamus and alligators and stuff, it gets sweated up pretty bad. Well, the tradition in hunting there, well, always was with my dad. He always loved the guys he hunted with. He would never go hunting with somebody he didn't really like and didn't understand, or someone who didn't know how to handle a firearm. So the guys he hunted with were fellas that were either in the movie business with him or were fellas that he did business with. And so he would take these new hats every year. Well, if you were on a hunting trip with Dad and he got an animal, would take an animal, or any of the guys would, whatever hat they were wearing. There's a tradition among sportsmen that each one of the guys get a chance to shoot your hat. Not with you in it or on your head, but what they would do is Dad would throw his hat up and they would take and put a bullet through it. That's what they would do. And the same thing in shotgun sports. When you shoot, trap, and skeet, if you're wearing a ball cap and you shoot 25 straight, everybody on your team, you throw your hat up, everybody shoots it at the same time. Well, this is the same kind of a sporting thing. It's a weird thing amongst men, I guess. I don't know. But I have several at home of my own that were shot. I got a chance to go with Dad and Curtis LeMay, General Curtis LeMay, Jimmy Doolittle, General Doolittle, General Chuck Yeager. I mean, really great guys. And I have a hat at home just like this one that they all shot. And then everybody would sign their name to it. Of course, over a period of time, the names kind of faded out, so you don't really know who shot what. But to me, these hats, you can still smell Dad in the hat. That's what I like about it. You know, I can tell that he's still there. You know, we're still in the hat, and had a lot of character behind it. And and that's why I say every one he had 3 different ones. I don't know what he did with the others. Probably gave them away, because this is the only one we have left, you know, out of the bunch. But just a hunting tradition that a bunch of guys get together and have fun shooting each other's hat, I guess. Fun story, though.
Wildcat Kelly, looking mighty pale, was standing by the sheriff's side. And when that sheriff said, "I'm taking you to jail," Wildcat raised his head and cried.